All right, everyone, welcome to Rhythm and Roads Las Vegas. I'm your host, Joshua Jacob. Welcome to my new series, Everything is Possible. On today's show, we have a special guest, Latin music artist of Las Vegas, Anna Saia. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. And thank you just for being a blessing and sharing your gift and your music to the world. I mean, I've already heard some tracks and it's very catchy. Like, wow. The thing is
Thank
that's sad about me though. I don't know a lot of Spanish. So I'm like,
Good way
crap.
to get into is to learn it, you know? That's how you get hooked. Look at Despacito, you know?
Well, I was gonna, this is for a later conversation, but I was gonna say Spanglish Love is something I did like a lot because I could understand some of it
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
English, but it was
yeah.
good stuff though. Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you, thank you.
yeah, Anna. So, I wanted to say that everyone have seen, been to your shows, they've heard your music. Definitely huge fans following you, and just, they're very inspired by just your music and just who you are. But we want to get to the foundation of your story, of where the desire started at what age when you were young, and then we can go from there.
I mean, the desire for music, it's been there since I can remember, because growing up, I actually was very shy. So instead of singing, I picked up the violin for 10
Really?
years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I did that I did for 10 years. I went to a performing arts school for it. And if anyone's ever been in an orchestra, they understand how just weird that environment is. So I ended up not playing anymore once I got into college.
Okay.
Uh, but I always loved music. It always remained like a part of my life. And as I started doing videos online, I just kept like gravitating towards covers and, translating popular songs into Spanish. So as that kept going, I found somebody who connected with me. And, from there we made the first three songs. And then I've been doing, vocal lessons and all that only for 2 years, actually. So
2 years, really? Oh,
only 2 years. I'm actually pretty new, but like I never had a bad voice, I should say. At least no one's told me that it was bad. I did have a little solo when I was in a fifth grade choir, so that's around me here.
okay.
But yeah, that's kind of the full circle moment, just some things that are supposed to be in your life find a way of coming back to you. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm still doing what I'm doing.
Oh, that's awesome. And I totally agree. Thank you again for sharing the start of your journey. But I totally agree. What's meant for you will find you, you know? And that's the thing that's beautiful is when you step into your purpose, just when you know you're in your calling. It's because there will be times where we are searching, we try different things, right? And things don't work out. You're not strong in this, and you're like, why? I mean, I thought I was good. But once you actually discover yourself and you find that purpose, it just unlocks so much potential and doors that you never thought you could tap into. It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I feel like so many people love to just tell you what to do, regardless, of what you want in your life. So I think ignoring that and listening to what is calling you and really like putting your one foot in front of the other to make it happen. It's so
Oh
easy to
yeah.
live in dreams, but it's harder to make those dreams a reality. And that's where people kind of get lost. So
I agree.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to find that balance of how do I make this dream become my reality? So that's kind of been my logic with pursuing music and really taking it seriously, not just, oh, I just want to try it and we'll see if it does well, if it does, or if it doesn't, like that's not
Nope.
how it works.
You're all in, girl. You're like all in. Yeah, this is ain't hot. This is not a hobby. This is like, no, this is my life. This is who I am. Yeah.
Yes, if it's keeping you up at night when you have melodies stuck in your head or like lyrics, like that's
Right.
that's a very telltale sign, unfortunately.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, I I totally agree. And I want to touch really quick on what you just mentioned, that when people tell you that or what to do, right? They're voicing what they think is best for you. I'm curious, how did you overcome that? Because I've been through that too growing up, right? I think a lot of us can relate to that where our parents at times or close friends or relatives, right? They think, that's a huge competitive field. You should just go this direction. And it's like, right? I mean, we are in the industry of entertainment. There's so much competition. But it's that mindset of, well, wait, I still feel that calling, despite of what I appreciate you sharing what you think is best for me, but I'm still going to go through that. And it's hard because sometimes you want everyone to support you, but you don't have everyone. So how'd
Oh
you
yeah.
get through that?
I mean, to this day, I still don't have my entirety of my family's support.
Oh, really?
Parent,
Wow.
my parents are the ones who are give me the most support more than anybody.
Oh,
You
well,
know,
that's good. That's good.
so that's like all like that helps a lot. But
Oh,
even
of
if they
course.
didn't,
Yeah.
if even if they didn't, I feel like I'm just a very resilient person. And because of the way that I grew up, of just stemming from my mixed background, where people would tell me you're not Mexican, when like I can't even change that part of myself. I am like I am have I lived in both cultures.
Wow. Okay.
So I think it was just that resilience that really shaped into what I want for myself, and really just not backing down, because I think that's something that both of my parents taught me is if you want to do something, then you find a way to make it happen regardless. And in each their own perspective, there's a right and wrong way to go about things, especially with the
Right.
entertainment
Right.
industry. Like I try to keep to my morals and keep my standards, and not lose myself. So that way I'm very grounded in the work that I do. And
Oh,
that's
that's
same thing.
good. Right.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like my content and everything too. It's fun and lighthearted. And so is my music. I want that to be, you know, and hopefully in like other projects that I pursue, that becomes, a little deeper, a more journal entry type of, things that people can really, dig into and like want to learn Spanish as well. Cause like that's what I feel the most connected to, and how I feel the
Wow.
most,
Yeah.
myself, is when I sing in Spanish.
Is it
So that's why,
really?
yeah, well,
Wow.
yeah,
Interesting.
of course. I think that's like, why would I? If it's absolutely easier to sing in English, 100%. It's my
Yeah.
first language, but I'm lose that part of myself if I don't tap into the Spanish, because I worked so hard to learn it and I still am
Wow. Yeah.
practicing,
Okay.
so I think Spanish is just too, there's so many
Yeah.
like iterations of the words that you can't really translate. And even just saying like I love you, there's three different ways to say that in Spanish, and each has their own sentiment that you don't really get in English. So
Interesting. Wow. Huh.
it's just part of
Wow.
the culture.
Well, here's the thing about me is I'm actually back to what you're saying on that. I'm actually from El Paso, Texas, and
Okay.
right on the borderline of Juarez, Mexico. So yes, I grew up around that, and yes, it is a beautiful. The culture of that is just amazing. I mean, sadly, I grew up more in Vegas, so that's why I know it's not an excuse, guys, but I don't know Spanish because of that. But I had a lot of friends that spoke Spanish, and it is different in a way that's beautiful, right? When you hear it, you're like, oh my God, wish I could just understand what you're saying right now because it's so beautiful. Maybe they were talking crap about me. I don't know, but but it's very like you said, you worked hard to learn it, and because you worked hard to learn the language, yes, it's something you love speaking and singing more because you put the work into it, and now you understand the foundation of what it is of the beautiful of that culture. Yeah, I'll
Well,
probably do the same.
it's the easiest way. I learned that it's the easiest way to connect with your heritage. And,
Yeah.
because it's hard, because so many parents, like my mom, didn't want to teach me Spanish because she thought that would limit me. And honestly,
Really?
her not teaching me was the biggest challenge I've had to
Oh man.
overcome.
Yeah.
But that's because, her and her whole family, they're from Mexico. So coming here is quite a culture shock with a lot of different things. And imagine having a pediatrician tell you, oh, well, if your kid's only understanding Spanish, because she would only talk in Spanish when we were like kids,
Yeah.
and then the pediatrician tells her, oh, we'll only speak in English. And my dad's American. He doesn't know any Spanish. So
Wow. Okay.
like it is hard. It is very
Yeah.
hard. So I understand her point of view. And, things really do have a way of working out because eventually I taught myself, you
Yeah,
know,
amazing. Very
I got a
amazing.
minor in college in Spanish.
Oh, you
So
did. Oh, even
yeah,
better.
saying like
Wow.
I practice as much as I can. It's really
Yeah.
just repetition. If the more you practice, just like anything in life, even
Right.
music, you gotta practice. If you don't, if it looks easy, that's how you know you're doing it right. That's the only way you know. So,
Very true. Yeah,
mhm.
it's time to come out of the comfort zone a little bit and challenge yourself. That's how you
Yeah,
evolve, right? That's how you evolve to like when you learn a new hobby or an instrument or something, you're like, "Oh my God, I never thought I could even tap into this," you know?
yeah. I
It's
mean,
amazing.
I feel like so many people don't stay curious later in life. I feel like once we graduate from schools, we kind of lose that curiosity and lose that push sometimes. And because we have to do it by ourselves now. It's not people telling us to.
Oh, of course, right.
Yeah. So it's just like you got to find it within you to really take
Yep.
that step forward and push yourself because we have such a long life to live. At the end of the day, why not try everything that you thought you could?
Oh,
So
absolutely.
that's just how I like to live my life, and I really just want to grow
Yeah.
deeper as a person. And hopefully one day when I can write a memoir about this, like people will take away something, when I'm like in my 90s or something.
Yeah, of course. I hope you write a book in the future. That'd be amazing.
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm a writer. If I'm anything, I am
Are
a
you
writer.
really? You're a
To my
writer as
core.
well? Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I gotta be songwriter, of
Well,
course.
right, but I mean, do you like writing other things like maybe you have poetry of like your own aside from music or just
I
in
have
general?
I'm a big storyteller and like short stories.
Oh,
So
cool.
with like
Oh,
my songwriting process, how I go
yeah.
into things is I pick a theme or I pick something, like a journal entry, for instance, and I just dive into those details of how
Yeah.
of why I felt that way and kind of paint a picture because
Interesting.
that's
Wow.
that's like the best way to do it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, maybe in the future, because you are a recording artist, you can also direct a short film with your music video.
Yeah.
But knowing
I,
it's kind of like both worlds, storytelling and music, you know.
I
I
mean,
think.
every video I've done with my music, I've directed.
Oh, you have. Oh, cool. Oh, sorry. My apologies. I
Yeah.
didn't know who was behind the
Yeah.
camera.
No, I mean, I got the videographer, of course, but
Right, right.
it's him showing me, and I'm like, okay, this is the next scene. Okay, do this
Oh,
shot over
cool.
here.
Good
You
for
know,
you. Yeah.
well, I got to. Like, who else is gonna do it? You
Well, I
know?
mean, there's been times, well, totally agree. And then there's times, of course, where a director is directing the music video and the artist just like, you tell me, right? How you see the vision.
Yeah. I mean, don't
So,
get me wrong. I would love to have an experienced director helping. That's just not in the budget at the
no, I
moment.
get it. Yeah.
The
But good for,
budget's in the music.
no, but good
That's
for
where it
you.
goes.
Yeah, yeah. No, but good for you for taking that initiative to be like, hey, I'll direct it. I'll tell them what I want and the shots and
Oh yeah.
everything. So,
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, I got a background in journalism. I love watching movies. Like I'm a big cinematography, like
yeah,
means like I just like I said, art
that's so
in
cool.
itself, videographies, like how I make content, like
Yeah,
it's all comes down to who I want to be in the future. So like
yeah.
doing all this now with music, there's so many levels that
Oh,
you
there
can
it
be
is.
with.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
fun. You kind of got to be your own boss for the time being. So
I
it's
totally
fine.
agree. Yeah, yeah. I'm a filmmaker as well as my brother. He's in LA area, so filmmaking to us has been something that we just love. And yeah, and the thing is, because I'm a musician as well, it's just yeah, you do both worlds, right? You direct films, but then you also do music videos. It's like oh, so
Exactly.
yeah. Well, we're gonna move. Well, thank you again for this. This was like an incredible time of just having you share more about yourself. That we're like, wow, I didn't even know that value. So that's so
Yeah, of
cool.
course.
So your first single in 2024 was, correct me if I'm wrong, but was it The Reason?
Yes.
Oh, so wow, that's cool. Yeah, I listened to it. It's pretty, really good song. And I just want to I always like to know the story behind just when you started your first single, because I think that's the launch, right? That propels you to everything where you're at now. So how was that journey like recording The Reason?
Oh, it was definitely a journey because it was my first time in a recording studio. I mean, we wrote the song all of it was the song was made virtually, basically, because the producer was in London. Me
Oh,
and the other
wow. Okay.
songwriter, we were I think she was in Miami or somewhere in Mexico at the time.
Okay.
And we wrote the song via Zoom.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
then I went to Miami to try and record it there with her, and I hadn't been vocally produced or vocally trained either. So like that voice is that's my raw voice. That's without vocal training
Oh,
and vocal product like any kind of thing with my voice at
yeah.
all. Like maybe there's obviously some auto tune, but not excessive. So
Yeah.
uh yeah, and then I lost the files trying to make that song
Oh,
because
you did. Oh,
I
wow.
lost, yeah, so I had to re-record the whole song
Oh,
here in
man.
Vegas, which is it just feels so crazy to think of what I've learned,
Yeah.
but I think that song, it's still one of my favorites because the meaning behind it is uh what I grew up in between, so just trying to find my place in the world and
Mhm.
people telling me that I should be one or the other and just putting me in this box and keep asking me, well, like just why? What are you, and just like so many different questions that I didn't need have an answer and there's no reason for being who I am.
Mm.
So that's kind of the message behind it. There's like a line in it that's very common in Spanish called ni de aquí ni de allá, which means neither from here nor there.
Mm.
So it was very important that we put that into because like that's just it felt like all the things that I was doing online translated into this one song, and so many people resonated with it too. So
That's
I
cool.
think it's that
Wow.
little Spanish kick of oh da 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 the reason, like it's just
Yeah.
an easy an easy little, like some songs are just they just they come naturally.
Naturally. Yeah. They come
That
naturally.
one did. So
That's so cool. Wow.
really loved it. I still love it.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing all about that. The reason. So now we're gonna move on to the transition to your latest EP. Now, this is a Spanish title, so let me see if I can say this. Besos and Despedidas.
Yes, Besos and Despedidas.
Oh, I did great.
Uh-huh.
See, I got a nail my Spanish class.
There you
Cool.
go. There you
Yeah,
go.
there I go. Oh, so yes, that is your latest from April. And how's it going so far with the launch? I mean, the feedback and just yeah, how's the
Oh,
EP going?
it's going good. I
Yeah.
think this is like a good little project that like it was outside of my comfort zone. It definitely was, I don't want to say like it's a throwaway project. It's taught me a lot more about myself and where I want to go musically, to be
Wow.
honest with
Okay.
you. I think some of the ways that we were going about it, it felt messy. Some of it felt, like the music itself. I wish I would have taken more time, if I'm being honest, to
Mhm.
really just finesse each and every track because some of these just weren't. So,
Oh,
uh,
interesting. Okay.
I mean, the songs themselves I still love. I still
Mhm.
think, the EP it worked out like the way that it could have, honestly. So people still love it. I think it's just trying to get that momentum and keep the momentum going is always going to be the hardest part, especially as an independent artist. You're
Okay.
doing everything yourself. Like I did everything myself.
Oh, you
So,
did. Wow.
of course.
Yeah.
So it is a lot to take on, and I've learned who I work well with and who I don't,
Oh, okay.
as well. But I got to do a debut show at a club here on the record in Vegas.
Oh,
So
really? Oh, that's cool.
yeah, I did a whole show there.
Can you say
Got
which club it was or no?
it was I it was it's called On the Record.
Oh, it is. Oh, I'm sorry.
Called
Okay.
On the Record,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. I don't know every club in
Yeah.
town. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's at Park MGM. It's a
Oh, it
small
is. Okay.
Yeah, it's a small little club, but they have a cool stage and they always have dancers going up and
Oh,
down.
very cool.
So
Wow.
I was able to perform there.
That's
I
awesome.
sold some
Wow.
merch. Yeah, so I got all my friends, family, fans, everyone that was able to come out,
That's
like
awesome.
they came supported. So it was a huge moment for me. And then like shortly after that, I got to open for somebody at the Troubadour in LA. So that was
Wow. Okay.
pretty cool.
That is cool.
Pretty
Yeah. Good
cool.
for you. So,
Yeah.
is there more shows coming up later on this year with the ZP release, or what's next for you?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do at the moment. it's finding the right venue, finding the right ways, like in and of itself, because it's just hard when also Vegas sucks for like any type of independent artist at the moment. Unless you're, already made, they don't care about you at the end of the day. So it's just venturing out into LA, Miami, New York, really putting myself out there is the goal
Oh, I
for
see.
this
Okay.
year. So I'm just doing more music where I can, start working on more shows, more, just keep working it out and keep pushing everything I can online,
Yeah.
because like that's the best that you can do is, the internet and what you have at your hands.
Well,
So,
very true. Yeah.
as long as I keep doing what I'm doing and just kind of trug along and see what happens, that's at the end of the day, like I love what I do and I'm tired, but I love being this kind of tired.
No, that's a good kind of tired. Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, staying busy. Well, we want to get to know you just a bit more on just the personal side of just because you say you love movies. So,
Yeah, I
well, yeah,
do.
what's your top maybe three films that you've been watching lately or you've seen in theaters or something you love?
That's hard. I mean, I love one of my favorite movies of all time is Roman Holiday with Audrey
Oh yeah.
Hepburn,
Okay.
Sabrina with Audrey Hepburn. I'm a big Audrey Hepburn fan. I just love the way I love her mannerisms and the way she carries a scene. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love,
What about
gosh,
horror films or drama films?
horror. I do like some horror. What was that one I literally watched the other day? I can't even remember. I'm trying to wait to see Obsession. I'm waiting to see it, but I want
I've
to see
heard
it.
that one was really good.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see it. Just none of my friends like any type of scary movie, so it's
Oh.
hard to go to a movie theater by yourself. I'm like, I don't
Right?
want to spend money like that. Like, I'll just
Yeah.
wait for the stream. So,
Okay.
yeah, I like some of that stuff, like the Conjuring
Yeah.
movies. Those are
Those are
great.
so good. Yeah,
Those
I
are
agree.
great. I love
So,
Disney movies too.
do you? Yeah, I'm a huge Disney fan too. So,
I
what's your
love
favorite
Disney.
Disney classic film, like from the classics? As
Oh,
a,
it's easy. That's easy.
which one's that?
Cinderella.
Really? Cinderella. Okay.
I
Nice.
think it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful film.
Why do you like Cinderella?
I don't know. I think it's just the misconception people have of her.
Mm,
Like, people always think, oh, well, she didn't have to do much. And like, I don't know, like I love the cinematography of that movie.
yeah.
And the way she just was always so like she was so resilient at the end of the day. Yeah, she married a prince, she fell in love, she had help from all her animal friends, but it was her, like she was the one who had to go to the ball. She was the one who had to like,
You make the effort.
actually
Yeah.
do things.
Do it.
So
Yeah.
I always tell people they've made sequels, of course, but there's Cinderella 3. It's an animated one. And I watched that when I was a kid too. And that
Okay.
one really changes your perspective on Cinderella too, I will
Oh,
say.
does it? I haven't seen
Yeah,
that one. Interesting.
it's the best.
Wow.
It is the
Okay.
best. And I will die on that hill.
Do you have any plans going to Disneyland or World anytime soon?
No, I ain't got the money nor the friends to do any of that,
What?
unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
No, everyone's working. Everyone like
Yeah.
I it sucks being this age because I don't know. I feel like I just haven't found my people yet, and doing anything like that just feels like a waste of time, honestly. I'm
Going to
like,
Disneyland?
no, yeah. I mean, right now I feel like I can't do it,
Oh,
unfortunately.
because you're where you're at in with your music and
Yeah,
everything. Okay, no, that's
I
understandable.
have to focus on that stuff
Yeah.
first. And I
Okay.
got a mortgage, I gotta pay that. So
Well, well, it's like I get
yeah,
it. Yeah. You
I
know,
can't unless
well,
someone's gonna take me. So
like viewers out there, yeah, it's an open invitation there.
not really.
Oh, okay, never mind. Just yeah. Anyway,
Not really.
well, speaking of the movies, have you ever thought about acting as another side?
Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens. I'm not actively looking to act. I know I'm capable of it. I've done lessons before
Oh,
and
you have. Okay.
I've been signed with an agency. That's why I ventured into music. I was more connected, and I don't like the way the industry moves, especially with people like putting they always want to they will always typecast you at the end of the day.
Mm.
And it sucks as someone like me just because they don't make roles that I would want to do. Really, they would tag past me 100% as just a white girl, another white girl, and I can't keep doing that. I'm lying to myself, So it just depends. Like, really, really does depend on the roles and what they want. So, that being said, though, like other things in life, sure, I don't know, whatever comes, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I'm open to it all.
Well, I hope it works out in either that as well, because that's a beautiful, just a skill as well to have. And I feel like once you do land that role, when it does find you, that's gonna be a game changer right there.
Yeah, because let me tell you, I can definitely cry on cue.
Well, that's good to know.
Definitely. I'm more it's easy for me to do comedy and easy for me to do like just drama, I think.
Yeah,
Like those really are just like my bread and butter. So if I had to do stuff like that, like yeah,
cool.
those scenes are easy for me, not like I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Weird, it's a weird realm we live in.
Well, Anna, you are definitely an inspiration. I believe every story that I have on here of guests that share their story inspires the next generation of artists, and I feel like you are living the impossible, as in everything is possible. You are giving us that inspiration. And I truly appreciate you sharing your story. There's others that sadly give up too easily because they don't have the support like you did. They maybe did try and they probably did have a great career at one point, and then it started to go downward, and then they lost themselves in who they were because they made that their identity. And sometimes if you don't have those open doors, it does a huge toll on your mind, and mental health and all that. And that's why I have this show is to make others, yeah, share their story, but also just to remind them like, hey, just know, please don't give up on life because there's so
Yeah.
much other opportunities of doors that you can do and you are appreciated and you have so much of with faith and just hope and believing that there is other avenues and opportunities, not just that one that you believe were that's all you have. So
Hmm.
thanks for sharing your part as well and being the light, being a beacon of hope for others that when they see this interview that they'll be like, wow, I should try that, try something new.
No, thank you. That really means a lot. Thank you.
Oh
Thank you
yeah.
for having this space for that. That's beautiful.
No, you're welcome. Yeah. And before we do close on this episode, again, it's such a blessing to have you on. What's the links for the fans to follow you, stay updated on your shows and your music?
Just follow me at Anna Saia, my name. If you have trouble finding me, you'll know it's the only redhead that pops up speaking Spanish. And yeah,
All right, sounds good. And guys, if you'd like to share your testimony or your story on Rhythm and Rose Las Vegas, my Instagram is Joshua Jacob Official. Like I mentioned, every story matters. Every story can impact someone's life who either is beginning a new dream, resurrecting an old dream, or on the edge of giving up on a dream. And one story can make that impact of someone's life that will be like, you know what, I needed to hear that. Thank you. So just know that you have a purpose and don't give up on life. Okay. And just know also everything is possible. That's why my new series, just keep having faith, believe, and knowing that God believes in you. So believe in yourself. Everything is possible. So,
amen. Amen.
yeah. Thank you again, Anna. It's such a pleasure to have you on the show and look forward to your new music in the future because I know this is not it for this latest EP. There's always new stuff coming out. And I hope to meet you soon in person. That'd be great. I mean, we do live in the same town. So
Yeah,
we'll see
no,
in the
one of these
future.
days, yeah, we'll try and make it happen one day.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. This is Joshua Jacob with Rhythm and Roads, Las Vegas.